Well, Coach Mike Malone had this to say about his understated superstar, Nikola Jokic. Malone said he's truly beloved by all his teammates. No ego, a little bit goofy, doesn't take himself too seriously, and with his success, he's still the same kid. That's why everybody cares about him and respects him. Kevin?
The Nuggets lucky to have him. Thanks, David. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Beal.
And he's been very active with his hands. How about the steal numbers this month? He's been really hounding on the defensive side.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Barton in at the small forward. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. This end of the season awards already being debated. What did it mean to you when you were named All-NBA?
Well, it meant a lot, especially in my era, again, of playing against the best power forwards, I feel, in a group of all time. And so it meant a lot. There's only one power forward position, and so to be on that All-NBA team, it's something that's more special to me than being an all-star, because it's not about being the best 12 or 24. It's about being the best 5 in the league. And so those moments were always special, being named the first team NBA.
And like you said, you played in the golden era of the best players ever to play that position.
I tell you what, I think I played in the era where anyone that you would have picked in the power forward from the Western Conference, I couldn't have been upset at over myself, because everyone played in such a dominating fashion. Their teams were winning, and I knew personally how hard it was to guard these guys one-on-one.
Now here is Harris, following the miss by Jokic. Knocks it loose. Now Harris. In the corner, Murray with it. 4 on the clock. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so Bryant will bring it up for Washington. Jokic with it, picked up by Bryant. Outside, Beal sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Beal's got the opening basket of the game for the Wizards. Harris passes to Millsap. Back to Harris. To the middle. He wants to get to Millsap and does.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Barton right side. He feeds it to Millsap. And he gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Jokic. Outside Millsap. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
From deep, Wall. And again, Washington with the triple.
This is something almost every defense is geared to do. Force Wall to prove he can hit the 3.
In the corner, Murray with it. Shoots the 3. Hachimura grabs the miss.
It's just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Wall looking it over. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The Nuggets trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
For 3, Murray. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. There's the 3. And again, it's Wall with the 3. Wall's got 11 points.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Well, it has been a long road back from injury for John Wall, Greg. The heel issue followed by the Achilles tear.
And you just hope that Wall can make a full recovery and get back to the player he once was. Provides so much with his speed and playmaking as well as scoring.
Now here is Harris. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas. For three, Murray. Bryant with the rebound.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
There's Beal with the three, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Harris outside. Murray surveying the D with the floater, and he lays it up and in.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
Wall against Murray. Wall passes to Bonga. Outside, Beal lets it go from deep. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Wall against Murray. Here's Harris, and he drops it in from the low post. Here's Washington now. They're on a 20-6 run. Fires for 3, and again, Washington with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Pass to Millsap. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. The Wizards second.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Now here's Barton. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
Jokic against Bryant.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And out of Japan, a real interesting prospect, Hachimura, especially now that he can stretch the floor.
Yeah, he found the 3-ball in his last year of college, hitting over 40%. You combine that with the size, the motor, he is really versatile, and I feel like he's putting it all together.
Wizards making a switch here. Baertson is checked in, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
And checking out the stats for Will Barton. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. He's around 14 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists.
He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
Wizards leading by 20. Outside, Wall. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Murray. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, and as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him. A perfect position to grab the rebound. Gets underneath, boxes out, and pulls it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Denver calls timeout. Wizards beat them last time when these two teams met in Washington.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
Yeah, and they can't afford a repeat of that. They need a lot more minutes out of their core group tonight.
A chance to look at the stats for Nikola Jokic. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. 14th in rebounding, 18th in steals, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play, really helping his team compete for wins. Now the Wizards with it. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And it could have been a lot closer than it was down the stretch, though. They were terrific.
It's a very solid game for them. I mean, the score might not tell the story of just how superior they were, but trust me.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. Taking a look at Washington, winding things down this season. They're in that all-important 9th position within striking distance of a playoff spot.
And, well, for Washington, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're disappointed in that. I mean, they were hoping to take that next step.
And here is Harris after the three-pointer from Bradley Beal. Beal on the double team. And the turnover again by Denver.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And here's Smith. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And it's good for 2.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And there's the pass to Porter. Passes it to Millsap. Kicks to Harris. And here's Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Shot clock at 5. Barton. No good, unable to end this run. On offense, here are the Wizards. Here's Wagner. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
And Chris, a very unique experience playing in the nation's capital. What was your time like with Washington?
Oh, I love D.C. Oh, I love Chocolate City. I mean, the surrounding areas of D.C. love the team as well. There's something special about playing in the capital.
Martin with it. No points in the game yet for him. Banked in off the glass. And it's Washington's ball. Now here is Smith. Shoots over Barton. Another one falls for Washington.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That is his first foul of the game.